Hi, it's happy to be a part of this selfie seminar. I would like to share my view about economics and the types of economics, microeconomics and microeconomics. Economics. The definition of economics is that it is the social science that studies how people use scarce resources to satisfy unlimited needs and wants. That is, it is the study that say how people use the less resources that they have to satisfy their needs and wants. In the picture, we can see the clear difference between the macro and the micro. The micro points out the minute details of an individual, whereas the micro, it tells about the whole and it tells about the total economy. Here comes the main differences between the microeconomics and macroeconomics. First comes the definition as usual. It is the study of an economic actions of an individuals and small groups of individuals. Yeah, it tells about the very small, very minute details of an individuals. Whereas the macroeconomics, it studies the economy as a whole, not a single. It studies as a combination of all. It's not about a single individual. It's about the whole. It's about the total information. It concerns about a particular households, firms, and industries, whereas the macroeconomics concerns about the national income and the national employment and the national poverty. It deals with the nation's economy. The main objective of the microeconomics is to maximize the utility, whereas the macroeconomics it deals about the full employment and the economic growth. That is, it takes care about the whole. It takes care about the total country, total economy. The main basis on which the microeconomics runs is that with the help of a demand and supply forces, whereas the macroeconomics is based on the nation's economy. It based on the national income, output, and employment. The assumptions that are dealt in the microeconomics is that relational behavior of the individuals. It depends upon the relational individual behavior of the individuals. Whereas the macroeconomics, it is the aggregate volume of output of economy. It is the total volume of output of an economy. The limitations are the existence of full employment. Yeah, in the microeconomics, it's not. We cannot say about the full employment. Whereas the macroeconomics, it involves the every individual in the nation. Yeah, with a small example, we can try to understand what is micro and what is the macroeconomics. Let us take the three persons X, Y, and Z whose economic incomes whose monthly incomes are 1000, 2000, and 1000 respectively. The microeconomics deals with their individual income, that is X as 1000, Y as 2000, and Z as 1000. Whereas the microeconomics, it tells about the total income, that is 12,000 plus 2000 plus 1000, total 4000. This 4000 is about the macro, whereas the individual respective incomes is micro. In the name itself, micro, I stands for individual, and in the macro, A stands for aggregate, that is the total. The microeconomics is also called as the pricing theory, whereas the macroeconomics it is also called as the income and employment theory. Micro means small, macro means big. Suppose if you take an exam in this example, microeconomics deals about an individual company or about an individual's income or about a household income, whereas the macroeconomics deals about the entire, that is the nation's companies, nation's individuals, and nation's households.